Hello and welcome to the case analysis response to the Reed Supermarkets case study presented by GroupC. In this presentation, we'll take you through our points of agreement and further points of suggestion or points of consideration to the case analysis presented earlier on this case study. In this presentation, we'll be going through the following segments. We will review the SWOT analysis that was presented and offer our additional suggestions. We will talk about the three main recommendations from the case analysis: the Reed Loyalty Program, the Reed Wellness Private Label, and the advertising strategy. The strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats to Reed Supermarket are largely clear. We agreed with the case analysis on many aspects, which are highlighted in bold print here. We've also added a few extra points in different categories, which helped drive our ideas and analysis to follow. In the strengths categories, we agreed with the points that were presented in the original case analysis, and we added the additional suggestion that the median income of Reed shoppers being 12% higher than the area household average is a strength. In the weaknesses category, again, we agreed that we have a slight modification to the suggestion that price cherry picking customers was a weakness, and we'll get back to that in a second. But we also added that no capital budget is a weakness. The inability to expand our base of stores in the market would make it difficult to increase margin, and not easily able to move to a low-cost provider would also be a weakness. Under opportunities, again, we agreed with what was presented, offering the additional suggestions of potential local sourcing of produce and meats would be an opportunity, and also that the economy is ripe for a rebound, so there would be potential extra disposable income for customers. And under threats, we added the additional suggestion that savvy customers search for the best deals. That could be a threat. Two things worth pointing out here are within the weaknesses. It was first identified that price cherry picking customers are a weakness. We actually identified this as a threat, meaning if we do not accommodate these deal searching customers, we're at risk. We choose to call these customers savvy as they utilize their resources and past experiences to develop an understanding of what they need to buy and where. Another important opportunity provided by the macro environment is that it is expected for the economy to rebound soon. With many customers worried about the recession and their grocery budgets, this upturn in the economic cycle will be a driving factor in our reasoning to remain an upscale grocery provider.
The first recommendation that was made from the group was around the Reed's Loyalty Program, and it was based on financial incentives. We know that customer loyalty in grocery stores is extremely limited. And in fact, when surveyed, customers often say that they use between 4 and 9 different grocery stores to meet their needs. So while we agree that retaining our existing customers is critical to our business, with our thin margins, we'd like to propose a different structure that draws on, our consumer behavior and offers unique experiences. So we really want to take a data-driven approach to understanding not just the demographics of our customers, but really what they're looking for. And we want to use that to inform our product and placement in order to drive revenue. We also want to offer differentiated experiences that help bring our customers into our stores. So we plan to offer in-store events such as cooking classes, even wine and beer tastings, and we really want to partner with local organizations. Maybe even it's a brewery that holds its launch for a new product in store. To promote these events, we really want to rely on both traditional in-store advertising as well as social media campaigns. And this is where continuing to understand what our customers are after really comes in. We see significant opportunity to engage our clientele digitally. So, our proposal includes the development of a mobile app that will offer online or digital coupons and feature some of these store events that we plan to host. Lastly, we know that convenience is paramount to our customers, so we really want to meet them where they're at and plan to offer convenient curbside pickup with orders placed through the app. The second recommendation suggested, expanding the private label. And we wholeheartedly agree with this recommendation, and we actually want to even expand it further. So this is expanding the existing offering and really rolling out a competitive pricing strategy that covers both fill-ins, so things you'd stop in, you need midweek, as well as staple items. When we thought about the fickle nature of shoppers, we really believe that competitive pricing is what's going to allow us to attract new customers and just get them into our stores. Additionally, we want to consider how we can upsell customers by developing a comprehensive grab and go strategy. And so we will retain our commitments to customer service and quality, but we really want to optimize our store to facilitate access, make it easy for customers to pop in and find the items they need quickly. So this would include, creating or offering refrigerated sections at the front of the store that have a variety of prepared foods and also kind of our higher margin items that could be, drinks, flowers, things of that nature. And throughout the store, we suggest leveraging our end cap displays to really highlight local products and even some of the seasonal promotions that will run that will probably feature some of our private label products. And then just lastly, to promote our prepared food offerings, we will continue to offer complimentary samples and even roll out discounts prior to closing. We'll show our commitment to the community by minimizing food waste and partnering to donate any excess food or imperfect items that we can't sell.
We agree with the analysis in regards to recommendation 3 and that there must be a commitment to social responsibility and community outreach if we are to further develop committed relationships with our customers and stakeholders. But our main focus needs to be on getting customers into the store. So in regards to social responsibility, we want to show that we care about the local community. We'll have offerings of produce and meats from local sources, oftentimes advertised on end cap displays. Donate excess food to local organizations, and have tastings and cooking classes to promote locally owned restaurants. Our loyalty program shows we have high pet ownership, and we plan to have an adopt a pet fundraiser where the pet adoption will be in the parking lot with feature displays out front to draw customers into the store. We'd like to offer core products in new formats. As previously discussed, our private label will be on fill-in items strategically located in the store. These items will get the new customers in the door, and then hopefully we can hook them with our high quality offerings throughout the store. The word of mouth regarding our competitive pricing will hopefully spread throughout the community. We'd like to innovate new offerings with the help of our word of mouth advertising in regards to cooking classes, wine and beer tastings, and an expanded pet aisle to cater to our stereotypical pet owners as our core customers. We'd like to reach out to new customers through our mobile apps and social media marketing and grocery lists in-app for easier shopping or in-store pickup. Finally, we'd like to partner with external organizations. We will be the official grocery partner of the Columbus Crew as they cost significantly less than neighboring sports brands like Ohio State. We can attract soccer moms on fill-in trips or opportunities to win tickets or soccer experiences for their kids. Strategically place promotions around the start of the season, the playoffs, or other important sporting events, soccer or non-soccer related, such as the Super Bowl. And also, we would like to partner with local animal shelters, humane societies for adoptive pet events, and also organize events with local scout troops for fundraising at the store exit, such as Girl Scout cookies popcorn tins, and magazine subscriptions.
On this slide, I'll go over a little bit of what our strategy is for private label in terms of pricing. So the idea is to bring in fill-in items and have them priced at 30% of what our brand items are today. So for the example, if we look at breakfast cereal, our branded item today is at $3.49. Our idea was to have this list priced at $2.44 every day. This would provide a better price point compared to Whole Foods and provide a new price point to acquire new customers and possibly to trade up the customers that we acquire at private label to our branded label price, which would provide better margins for us. The next slide, I'd like to just discuss how our A&P is going to be broken out. As you can see, our main focus is going to be in social media, which is going to drive 40% of our spend. That spend is going to be used to fund our app and all our social media activities. The next would be our traditional ads, which would focus more on our local sourcing campaign that we've talked about. Then we have our in-store promotions, which would be our cooking classes, grab and go, and end cap displays. Along with our promotions. So our promotions, as we had touched on, would be seasonal promotions for holiday, 4th of July, Labor Day, Super Bowls. And then the last item there we have is community events. So as we talked about, the community events would be local sponsorship and community outreach programs. All these items should give us a path to get to 16% market share. The idea would be, with a better pricing, we'd grab 2% of Whole Foods sales. Delphina and Galaxy were approximating 5% of their sales. And then if we look at Dollar General, Aldi, and all these lower end stores, we're thinking of 1% on each side, which would give us an additional 58 million, which is between the 1 and 2% we're looking at to get to the 16% market share. Thank you for your time and have a good night.